Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome to this week's food haul. So this week is a weekly food haul from Waitrose, but it's also a bit of a different one because we are on holiday. So I don't know if we probably maybe bought slightly more. I don't think we've done too badly. We have brought a few things with us, which I'll kind of explain in the video. And basically I started filming this last night, so I filmed all the non-fridge and frozen things last night. And then I was going to do the rest of it after our tea, but I just got a bit tired. Well, Arthur was tired mainly. It was kind of past his bedtime, so it was our first night here, obviously. So yes, so that's why I'm filming like the fridge and frozen items now and doing this bit now. So yeah, if it looks a bit odd, you know why. Anyway, I really hope that you enjoy this video. It's my first actual like weekly food shop that I've done for ages. I've done a few sort of like random hauls or like mini hauls, but this is my first weekly food shop. So I hope that you enjoy it. At the end of the video, I'll also go through our meal plan. So because we're on holiday, we have literally just bought the items that we need for those specific meals. If you see what I mean, it's a bit different to what we do at home. So yeah, I'll tell you that as well. And yeah, I hope that you enjoy it and let's get into it. Okay, so this is the non-fridge and frozen section. I'll get that out after I film this bit. So coming over here, we thought we'd just bring, I have brought a bit of cotton wool, but we just thought we would get some more anyway. Then we've got some toilet paper because you never know when you're on holiday like how much there is, so we just thought we'd get a pack of 4. And then we've got some kitchen roll, which is useful because I don't think there is any here. It's just useful, you know, if you like spill stuff or whatever, useful to have. Then bread wise, so the bread in this part of England, in Shropshire, is different from where we are in the southwest. We have a different make. So this is Burton Bakery. So we've got 2 like malted wheat sourdough loaves and then a white sourdough, which will be for Arthur there. And we've also got our usual Waitrose like half seeded loaf here, which we always get, even when we get it at home. So yeah, lots of bread, but we kind of, obviously we have bread every day for lunch because we take sandwiches out with us. We might occasionally have lunch out, maybe like once in the week, but pretty much we'll have sandwiches every day. Occasionally we might also have like toast, as you know, like before we go to bed, me and Matt. So yes, lots of bread there. And then potatoes and like fruit and vegetables. So we've got a bag of just white potatoes. So those are organic. Then also some sweet potatoes. So tonight's tea will be pizza with wedges. So I'm filming this part actually before tea, and then we're probably going to eat tea, and then I'm going to show you the fridge, the fridge and frozen stuff. So in a minute I'll probably be showing you like the packet of the pizza base. But yeah, so anyway, the potatoes, we've got 2 lots of tomatoes because both me and Arthur, we eat tomatoes quite a lot, like in sandwiches or whatever. So we've got 2 lots there, hopefully they'll last. We've got some red onions. We've got 2 white onions there, which are for a curry. I'm just thinking, I think Matt might have put the mushrooms in the fridge, potentially. But yeah, there is a few more fruit and veg, so sorry, it's not in great order. But yeah, I'll show you that after. Cucumber. We've also got some apples and bananas. We may well like top up a bit of fruit as well and veg potentially during the week. Then like cupboard things, so I've just got an oat milk. I think I meant to bring, actually, I don't think I've got another milk. I meant to bring a coconut milk for me because I don't like that on normal cereal. So yes, I might have to buy some coconut milk. I meant to bring that, so that's annoying. But anyway, so that I have that with porridge. Then we've got some olive oil, we've got some salt, because again, you never know if some holiday homes provide these things. I think I did see some salt, but it's kind of just like table salt. This is like proper like good stuff. So that's good. I think Matt thought he got sugar coming actually, but it hasn't come. But it's just as well, they've got sugar here, so that's good because I do have to have a bit of that with my porridge. Then we've got 2 cans of chopped tomatoes. We've got mayonnaise, which is for me. We've got 1 can of sweet corn, 2 baked beans. So one of those we'll be having tonight with our pizza. We've got tomato ketchup, so you have to have these sauces. We just got like, obviously quite a small bottle there because it's just for the week. We've also got some almond butter, which is for our toast in the evenings. We love almond butter at the moment on toast. I just prefer it to peanut. Then we've got some pasta and we've got passata, so we'll probably have pasta like once, maybe twice, but definitely once, and some lentils to have with that as well. I'll also have that maybe with the curry, or maybe I've got some tofu. We've got vinegar. Again, I don't think I've seen vinegar here, and chips just taste better with vinegar, don't they? Well, in my opinion, so I made sure that we had that. And then we've got some like Weetabix and also some porridge too. We always have that one. And then like sort of snacks here, we've got some oat cakes, which we will just have like plain, as in dipped in hummus, I mean, sorry. Or sometimes we'll take some out with Marmite on them. We've brought our own Marmite, but it's not Marmite, it's just yeast extract. The make is, oh, I've forgotten it, it slipped my mind. Natex, is it Natex, I think. But yeah, so we've brought that with us. We brought like literally a couple of food things, not much at all. Yeah, but that. I think we brought some crisps, actually. I don't think we brought any. So yeah, we brought crisps, brought like our Marmite stuff, a couple of bars, I think. We've got some crackers there. I don't really tend to have these. I mean, I don't mind them. Matt likes them with almond butter. Arthur might have the odd one, but mainly Matt will probably eat those. These are my all-time favourite biscuits from Waitrose. These Viennese ones. Arthur really likes these as well, so I'm sure he'll be having a couple of those. There we just got some Naked bars. So I've got these, cocoa orange, and Matt has blueberry. We don't really buy Naked bars at all. I think we bought a pack quite recently, but before that, not for ages. And we've got a few OT bars here, which we brought from home for Arthur. And again, we hadn't really bought OT bars much either, but we just thought a change, because we used to buy Graze bars quite a lot. But yeah, so the past week really, we've just thought we'd have a change. That includes here. And then we've got some chocolate, which has been opened, just a tiny bit that's gone from there. So yeah, just their own milk chocolate was really nice. And then shortbread fingers. So yeah, that is basically the non-fridge and frozen section. Like I said, there is a few things missing here, but I'll get that out in a minute after we've had tea and show you. Okay, so now you would have seen all the non-fridge items. So this is what is left to show you. So it still looks like quite a lot actually. So there's 3 yogurts here, which are from Matt and Arthur. I may go and get myself some yogurt, maybe, I'm not sure. But they've got theirs. They've got some cheese there, and then also my cheese. So the Waitrose only had slices, which isn't great because it probably doesn't last as long. You don't get loads. Well, I guess there is quite a few in there, but it's not loads and loads in there. But that's okay. And Life, I do love that. Arthur likes it as well. Then we've got some milk. So they've got organic, I can't, how many pints is that? 4 pints, semi-skimmed, and then a little one as well. They may need to like top up. I can't remember if I said in my last clip, but we realised, so I've got an oat milk and I meant to bring a coconut milk from home and I haven't. So I will have to, we're going to have to go to the shop anyway and just get a couple of little bits. So I'll be getting myself some more milk. We have got a bottle of this, which is an innocent smoothie, mangoes, passion fruit and apples. So we did open that a little bit last night to have with our tea. Didn't really like buy much of that at home, but just sort of whilst we're on holiday, it's just nice to have that sometimes. We've got some butter, we've got some eggs, which will be for a tea meal, but also just to like have, sometimes Arthur and Matt will have like a boiled egg and take it out with them sort of for lunch kind of thing. Then a few more bits of fruit and veg. So yeah, sorry, obviously I got sort of half of this out last night and half of it now. But yeah, so we've got some grapes, 2 lots of strawberries, and some blueberries and a broccoli there. Again, we may need to buy, like, I don't know, we'll see like how long this will all last, but potentially probably be getting some more of that, maybe like towards the end. Oh, and also there's my mushrooms there. We've got some falafels and some higgidy, like they're feta and red pepper, kind of like a sausage roll, but obviously there's no sausage, it's just that inside. Really nice, Arthur likes them as well. So we kind of just like have these when we take our lunch out with us, you know, we'll just have like these. So we'll just have probably like one each, you know, one day and one each another day, and then have those the other days potentially. We've got some hummus, which is always useful. Sometimes I have that in sandwiches, or like if we're having a meal, I can't think off the top of my head, I'll probably remember when I'm doing my meal plan at the end. But yeah, sometimes if there's a meal that's not got like much iron in it, or something that I know Arthur may not eat. If I just put like a scoop of that on his plate, you know, he really likes that as well, to like dip stuff in, or you just eat it with a spoon. Then we've got some garlic bread there, so we'll have that with a pasta meal. Matt's got some chicken, I've got tofu there. I always just get that one, the naked one. Then Matt also has some fish. I've got this tofu as well, which I'll explain at the end. That's really, really nice, this one. I do like it. It just tastes nicer than when I do that one by myself. But yeah, I've got both for different reasons. Then we've got vegan corn ham. So this is obviously for sandwiches for a few days, probably all of us maybe. Pizza, so this is what we had last night. So last night we had this pizza and sweet potato wedges. Then we also did some chips for Arthur as well, because he's not really keen on, as he says, like the orange chips or wedges, so that's fine. We had that with peas, so we've got some peas too, and then lastly some sausages. So yeah, so meal wise, like I said, that was our first meal, pizza. We'll also have pasta, which I showed you, and we'll just have that with lentils, red onions, chopped tomatoes, and like top it up with passata. We've got that to have with it as well. We'll also have curry, and we're doing a different curry, which I have filmed for Meals of the Week, which I'm not sure if it'll be out by the time this video goes out, but basically that's what the white onions were for. Sorry, my voice keeps going. But yes, we do white onions. I kind of base it on a chicken bhuna, so Matt will have his chicken, so I think he's gonna have like one with one meal, one with the other meal. So yeah, he'll have one with this curry. I'll have this tofu, so I'll just probably like cook that in the oven. I do fry it. I have fried it sometimes, but our ones are not non-stick. I don't know what they've got here, but I might just cook it in the oven. I think it probably goes a bit nicer. So yeah, so white onions, chopped tomatoes, and there's literally just spices, which we've brought with us. It's just really, really quick and easy. It's very easy curry. And we've also brought rice with us too. I haven't got mango chutney, unfortunately. I just didn't think it was worth buying, because I didn't know if it'd be all right sort of the day that we leave, like we go out for the day probably, and then it's a long drive home. So yeah, I didn't bother getting it. Usually I would love to have mango chutney with it, but well, who knows, I might. No, I don't think I probably will buy it. But anyway, yeah, so curry's another meal. And then the other bit of chicken would be like what we have with like vegetables and gravy. So Matt will have that. Me and Arthur will have sausages, and that's just with potatoes and all the vegetables that you saw. I'll probably put mushrooms in my curry, by the way. Then we've got, Matt will have his fish. And this is like a completely random meal for us, but basically it's really hard when Matt has this kind of meal with like boiled potatoes or like mash. It's hard to sometimes find like an equivalent or alternative for me and Arthur. If I've gone to Asda, I might have like some Kievs in. It's kind of like a fairly quick meal that we're looking for. Sometimes I might have like fake fish fingers. But anyway, I thought just because it's probably a bit like better really, I don't know. Tofu's kind of a bit better, I think, than like this kind of stuff. So yeah, we thought we'd just get this for me and Arthur, and I don't know what we'll have it with. I mean, we might even have it with a bit of pasta, or I might just have it with potatoes. I don't really know. I know it's a bit random, but that is a random meal. So that's that. So yeah, I think, is that one of our meals? Let me just count on my fingers a second. So pizza, pasta, curry, the gravy meal, Matt's fish meal. Oh, and another meal is going to be omelette, yeah. Or, so with our eggs, so it'll either be an omelette or like poached eggs, not sure. But yes, that'll be like another meal with some sort of potato. Also, we've got like potatoes and chips, so we will use those chips another time probably. We've probably not got enough potatoes. And then, so for a seventh meal, so we've got enough pasta, I think, and stuff. I don't think we might not have enough chopped tomatoes, but yeah, like sometimes we end up having pasta twice just because it's like the quickest and simplest meal. But we're hoping to have for our seventh meal, just go to a chip shop and get chips. So again, me and Arthur might just have some of that. I mean, I'll probably get a veggie burger, but Arthur doesn't always like have it. Obviously, it's probably a bit greasy and stuff. So we'll have chips, and I might give like some of that to Arthur. Maybe there's obviously going to be like a sausage or two left over, so maybe some of that. Yeah, and we just kind of make it work. But yeah, so that is the final part of this food haul. So I really hope that you enjoyed watching this food haul. If you are new to my channel, then I do post food hauls. I'm also posting mum life videos. I know I've been a bit slack, so basically I had like quite a big break from YouTube. I've just come back and I did my like pregnancy announcement video and then not done any like mum life videos since. So it's just finding the time to like sit down and do it. Obviously these ones are a lot quicker to film. But yes, I'm pregnant and I'm 24 weeks at the moment, so yeah, more than halfway through. So I definitely want to film more videos about that as well, but I've also got a 3.5-year-old son. So yeah, I'd love for you to subscribe if you like videos about that kind of thing, food hauls like this obviously. Yeah, I'd love to have you here, but thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a lovely weekend or week, whatever you're doing, and I'll see you really soon. Bye everyone.